Self-improvement now, I know that's something you're big on as well, myself. I mean, I put an Insta post the other day. I've basically been on self-improvement since 2 years, just under 2 years, since I've got out of a relationship. Not that I stimulated or whatever, I took some time to understand myself, all about myself, all about what I want from life, you know, all about how I can make myself better. That journey is quite lonely, right?
Yeah.
Example, I mean, I'll let you jump in and work out every day. No one's going to tell me to work out. I haven't got anyone there. I have to work out, do my own thing, edit the videos, I have to sit there, edit my videos. Other people might be doing things, come out, have to do the thing. Everything in it. Everything is that willpower that I have to do it myself because I want better for myself. Tell me about loneliness. Maybe you can link it to self-improvement for yourself.
100%. So in terms of kind of self-improvement, the way I think of it is that you are literally like creating value. Like in terms of like if you're someone who's kind of lonely, you feel like it's a very easy way to feel like you're not good enough for like someone, you're not good enough for the type of person. I know it's like to kind of be out there trying to like approach people, trying to speak to people. I'm like, I'm not on their level. Like I'm not in a place where I can entertain this right now.
Yeah.
But one thing you'll learn is that when you actually start making these steps, is that things that you thought weren't possible will suddenly seem possible. Like,
that's so true, man.
But I say gym's a massive one. I've always kind of had like kind of been kind of in the gym since I was like maybe 12, 13, and then just kind of continue to keep going. It is really a process trying to nail that down, like with football, with I don't know, trying to
completely
music,
agree.
like it is literally. But all those things they make you a better person. Like people have literally approached me over like kind of YouTube videos, like made conversation. It's made connections. So 100%. It's kind of crazy. Obviously, everything kind of learned at the start. I'm sure you've read podcasts and everything.
I completely agree. Yeah.
It's a very lonely process, but you know, once it blows, you'll have like your DMs will be full. No one wants to hop on.
I mean, that just shows how some people are. Like, I see the fake people in it. Don't try it. But I completely agree. I mean, I think you start creating the options, and people start trying to come into your life because they see you doing well because you put the hard work in the times where you didn't want to. You've been on that alone grind where you start to value yourself and the amount of work you put in. Like, think about it, like, if I'm going to work out every day for 3-4 years and my body's looking good, do you think I'm going to let anyone have access to me? Just any 5 out of 10 girl just going to be, oh, you have a night, no, go away. Do you understand? Like, you, in the journey, you evolve, and your aspirations from before now becomes your norm. So now when they're your normal, you start to look ahead now and you think, oh, cool, you've leveled up. Tell me more about that.
So one of the big things that's kind of shaped me a bit more recently is I recently did a charity boxing fight.
That was beautiful, by the way. Everyone, listen, on the screen right now, description as well. That was beautiful when I saw that. I was so proud of you, know. I was like, this is sick, man. This is so sick. Well, yeah, tell me.
But it's crazy because, like, obviously you get towards the end and you're literally like, you've won the fight. And like everyone's around you and they're hugging you and everyone wants a photo, and like that's like an amazing feeling. But then like I think building up to that, I think I started originally training in like June. Something got cancelled.
There
like,
you go.
September. So I was training for like 10 weeks, and at that time it was like a very like
there you
period.
go.
It's like you gotta get up, you gotta go to gym. You're trying to improve. You practice your punches at home. I hired a personal trainer. He was like, he's like my mate, but like he's generally like quite a good personal trainer. And just learning so much more through that, like you really have to like invest in yourself, and like obviously the end product was like going to this fight, feeling good and getting the win, but like
winning.
The actual effort to get there, like it was a lot. Investing money, time.
And that's it, money, time, energy, discipline. You know, you're not gonna be motivated every single day, and that loneliness of saying there's not gonna be someone in your corner saying, oh, come, let's do that. You have to support yourself, right, and get yourself motivated enough to do that. Because I can imagine how difficult it must have been to train. You know, things in your head. Am I going to win the fight? Am I not? Do I need to do this?
That's the thing. I didn't even know the way they do it as well is you don't even know the opponent until like the last like.
Really? Oh, okay.
Like 2 days. So literally, like you spend your whole time thinking, I'm going to fight this person. You get to the time like, oh, no, you actually fight this person. You're like, oh, right, what what I'm doing. But yeah, like as I say, especially bad days, like bad days will happen. Obviously, even though we're on a podcast and we're saying stuff and we're trying to positive and give good energy, like, I'm pretty sure you, as much as myself, like, we have bad days.
Adversity, it's normal, and that's what defines you. They're the days that really count, right? Completely agree.
Like, I think I saw something on YouTube where it was saying like you shouldn't be like just assessing kind of what you're doing when you're going well. It's kind of on those bad days, do you still do
Completely
something?
agree. It's so true. I can say it for anything. Like some days I'm working out easy. I'm not even thinking about. Other days it's a bit more harder. My heart's breathing a bit more.
Probably questioning like getting up and doing it.
Definitely, but I'm like I've done it in the end, and that's the days that count, right? Because anyone can enjoy something when it's easy, but when it's difficult and the going gets tough, that's when winners are born. Do you understand?
When you try to get into the gym, like the first workout is so easy. Trying to get into running, your first run is so easy because you're up and you're motivated. Day 2 and day 3, I think they say day 2 is always the hardest day because like on day 2, it's just like you've done it, your adrenaline's kind of gone. You've got to get yourself and push yourself through it again.
Completely.
Like,
I think it's just about creating an environment that encourages growth, right? As we said, the adversity causes growth. More difficult situations, I would advise anyone to embrace it. It's so hard and you don't want to do it and everything, but you need to understand that on the other side of doing this again and again and again, there's one way you're going, that's up. I think that's beautiful.
I'm saying, trying to create good habits because I think it's so easy to create bad habits. And don't get me wrong, I have my fair share of bad habits. But creating a good habit is, I think they say it takes about 21 days to create a good habit. So you've got to draw something in your head, do it probably for like 3-4 weeks before it actually becomes something you do naturally. So push yourself through that. Like I say, it's a proper grind, but you will appreciate it. Like I say, don't talk about self-improvement. Obviously, a lot of things go into self-improvement. Gym is one thing. Going out, having confidence is another thing. I'm trying to read books as well, because like trying to level out kind of my vocabulary. There's a lot of things.
How similar are we? I'll give you a spot for that because I don't know if you've seen it on my Insta, but I have like it's called Kyrikouts word dictionary. So I'm literally, I'll show you my room after. So many words. We're talking like a few pages. Very ill-advised, like flipping.
I've got a book of new word. I've got like a notebook of new word.
And literally, like I'll hear a word and I'll write it down. I'll note it. I like to better myself. Even that, not that my vocabulary is bad, but you know how many different words or how many different sayings can I implement into my speech, right? To level up.
I'm like, because obviously I'm going to uni. I go to like a music uni, so I've got a lot of great people around me, and like I've noticed some like kind of rappers that are there, like because they literally like live out the dictionary and they're trying to find like new rhymes and stuff. When I speak to them, they're just pulling words out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like wordsmiths. I'm like, it's crazy.
Yeah,
wow. Like stuff like Dave and stuff. Obviously, I think Dave, he had like an A-star in like English language because like it helps you to put stuff together so well. Like
that's so true. How to express yourself and everything. Yeah, I think to wrap this topic up, what would you say? You know, your advice to people on self-improvement, young males out there. I know a lot of them, obviously women as well. They're trying to focus on themselves, young age. Maybe 16 to 22 range. What would you say to them about self-improvement? Day one, what are we trying to do here?
Well, I'd say because self-improvement, obviously, a lot of people will do it for being rich. Don't get me wrong, like, we're all a bit guilty of that. But the main thing is you will improve yourself so much when you improve yourself as a person, like, your life will become so much better. It will become
Completely
so much kind of easier to go through stuff. Obviously, the storm is hard, but the rainbow on the other side is
that's beautiful, man.
That's what we're all kind of trying to go towards.
Yeah, even with myself, I was like, you know, I said the other day, you don't want to live your life and not try and reach your potential. You owe it to yourself to become better and to strive for what you want. I think, you know, I mean, you can agree, it starts with yourself.
Yeah.
What do you want? You know, not about what other people are doing. If you don't want to go gym or if you don't want to get involved with something, you don't have to. You ask yourself, what will make you happy in it?
Yeah, one more thing I'm going to add to that is, like, the other thing as well, I know you said a lot of kind of young males, young females. One of the main things as well is, say if you want, like, kind of that perfect kind of partner, if you want that person to be like, oh, wow, like, she's everything or he's everything, you've got to ask yourself what you're doing now, do you kind of match up? Because a lot of people, they want kind of that kind of designer, high class kind of girl, but you're not that type of person. Like, if you want a girl that's like, oh, she's like very fit, goes out all the time, likes kind of hiking and cycling, does all the clean stuff, and you're also the guy you sit at home playing Xbox.
What do you bring to the table?
What do you bring to the table?
Completely agree, and I think there's a saying, write down what you want in someone else and become it.
Yeah,
like, That's
don't be
crazy.
entitled. A lot of people, like, that's why a lot of this bad stuff that's happening to these women at the moment is because it's these guys who feel entitled to something they haven't worked for, and they go out and do a madness because they've all had, they're spoiled people, have all had stuff in their lives given to them, so they can't face the fact that, oh no, I'm not actually at the level to get this. So they
Completely agree. I mean, my advice to anyone in terms of self-improvement, boy, girl, alien, whatever you want to do, you can try and maybe do some fitness. I know a lot of guys want to do that, you know, get strong. There's a lot of endorphins for that. You know, you actually hormonal feel better, right? You feel that pump, you feel good. Certain things, even involve yourself with videos online, try and understand social skills. That can be good. You know, it's very important to try and be social with people, have a bit of confidence, but it all stimulates from understanding yourself first, right? Other things, as you said, reading books, you know, vocabulary, trying to... Yeah, definitely. Books are so powerful. Videos and podcasts are so powerful. You can gain so much, learn so much.
Yeah, I mean, I maybe usually create, but I'm a YouTube fan at heart. Like, honestly, I spend so much time, like, kind of watching YouTube content, Instagram content, following, like, Twitch creators. Like, I genuinely, like, I know I'm probably the opposite of you right now. Like, you spend that much time on your phone. I spend too much time on my phone. But
yeah,
like,
but it's of value, innit? You're trying to do it with purpose to open doors. And just for everyone, I'll say, look, money, you can get your money, up. You know, even meditation and yoga, I think, understand your mentors. Yeah, of course you've tried. Why am I not surprised? That's what I try and do every day, and I pride myself just trying to, like, take back and breathe and understand your mental health, really, because once you understand what's in your head, you know, you can create a plan to kind of move forward. I think the emphasis we will put on that, and to wrap self-improvement up, is it's a journey, right? It doesn't happen overnight. Accept where you are now, enjoy the process, but want and strive for better. Simple.
100%. And like I say, one thing probably missed there is obviously you mentioned that money there. Don't be scared, but obviously you need to invest in yourself if you want to be
that's
man
so
or
true.
woman. If you want to be the best person out there. Like I say, obviously, I'm in your studio. You've got a really nice setup here. You've got 2 cameras. You've got the lights. You've got the laptops. That costs money. Like
he's right, man. He's right.
Real time. So like, I think most things out there, if you're gonna create a business or anything, you've got to have the capital. So like, being able to kind of work those jobs. I've worked jobs I've not really liked to have worked, but like I've gone there and done it. Like, put yourself out there. Don't be scared. Even like a video talking about maybe like potentially, like, I find I've had times before where, like, obviously because I didn't come from a family where like money was like mad, like up like that. Yeah. Like, sometimes I've had to, like, kind of leverage credit, and I've had times where like my finances have been bad, but I've kind of invested stuff. Then
for a return, everything you've done is for a return eventually, innit?
For a return eventually.
Financially, time wise, investment in yourself is all. Do something today your future self will thank you for, and I think that's beautiful. So I would advise anyone on self-improvement. I mean, you might think it's stupid now, cool. Years will go by and you'll say, it depends what you want from life, innit? If you want to be comfy, and especially as guys, stationary.
You may look at it now, people may pass you in like 3-4 years.
Things change. I think it's just important to keep leveling up, is my advice to anyone. If you want to fix your life today or have access to my free self-improvement guide, all links will be down below. If you also like one-on-one coaching sessions or like to learn from my Skool share classes, all links down below.